Cause what you don't understand is I catch a grenade. Oh yeah. Throw my head on a blade. Oh yeah. I jump in front of a tree. Oh yeah. You know I do anything.
That was Bruno Mars, and that was, of course, Grenade, another of your huge hits. You've been nominated for 6 Grammys. This is the one below Kanye West. This is crazy. Same as Adele.
Yeah.
Do you not sit back, some guys, and go, wow, 6 Grammy nominations?
It's so cool, man. It's so surreal, especially when you're in the categories with artists like Kanye and Adele, who I really look up to, and I'm genuine fans. I've got every Kanye West album.
Who do you most admire in the business, and why?
Currently, I love Adele. I think what she's doing is amazing for music. It's amazing for the music business. She's selling records when everyone was told records aren't selling anymore. Adele's selling records. Kanye's selling records. It's quality control.
When you saw what happened to Amy Winehouse, what did you think of that?
She
was, to me, one of the most gifted singer-songwriters certainly Britain has produced.
I was really hurt by that whole story, how that went down. And I really felt like I was going to have an opportunity to meet her. And that album, I remember it was around that Motown time. And I was going through frustrations of explaining, like, I want to do this music, but mixed with this music. And when her album came out, it's like she did it. She took what she liked and made it her own.
She had these big problems with addiction, drugs, alcohol, and so on. Very well documented, very sad. And you're in a business that's full of this stuff. Mm-hmm. The road is littered with the wreckage of problems, of excess and all that kind of thing. And you had an incident yourself last year, which I know you don't want to talk about at length, but I want to ask you just really what you learned from that. You were found with cocaine in Las Vegas and so on. And for you at the time, I mean, potentially a big problem for you. But I think you dealt with it in a very mature way. What's your feeling about it, looking back on it now?
I don't live my life with regrets, and I don't dwell on anything. I feel like it happened. It must have happened for a reason. I hope that I'm not here today because of what happened then. I hope I'm here today because of my achievements and because of my music. I want to be known and hopefully respected because of that. And I think it's something that I moved past, and I'm hoping everyone else I come across will move past it too.
Did it scare you, that episode? Did you think, whoa, okay?
Yeah, sure. But it like I said, it's behind. It's behind, and the only way for me to move forward is to move forward.
Well, you've done that, and you've done your time, and you did the community service and so on. I asked you before the break, what's the secret of happiness? Because you seem to me to be a guy very comfortable in your own skin and happy with life.
Yeah.
What do you think? You've had it all. You've had nothing.
Right.
What do you think is the secret to happiness?
To get my hair better than Rob Lowe's. You hear that? You hear that, Lo?
Gotta say, job done. Seriously.
Yes. Last year we were on tour, and I sat down at the Grammys for the first time in my life, and I'm sitting next to my manager, and they didn't announce it on TV, but we got an email when I'm sitting next to him, and he says, "You got nominated for 7 Grammys." I had to go back to tour that night. I couldn't sit down and enjoy it, and that's one thing that I wish that I never experienced. I never got to experience. Man, I want to call everybody up and tell them it's things like that.
Is time the real problem when you get as successful as you've become?
Yeah.
Just finding any time for yourself.
No, in a personal life, time in a personal life, but. I think you said it to me before the interview. What's the alternative? It's much better than the alternative. It's much better than where I was, where I can't afford gas to get to a studio.
You sing about love a lot.
Damn straight.
How many times have you been properly in love,
Never.
Bruno?
Next
Never?
question. No, okay.
Of course you have.
I've been in love.
Never properly in love, where it aches your heart.
Man, feel I've been single for a while now.
But just to clarify, you're on the market.
That's right, Pierce.
Are you a taken man?
I am on the market. No, I'm not a taken
You're
man.
a single man.
Yes, sir.
You are available.
Yes.
Actually, that in itself is quite pathetic.
Sorry about
It's the
that.
one thing I've got over you.
Sorry to let you down.
Let's have another break and come and meet two guys that know you better than anybody.
Yes, I would die for you, baby, but you won't do the same.